I'll do
For
it.
context, Dan, do you know who Jussie Smollett is?
No.
He's the Empire actor that claimed that he got beat up in Chicago. He's like 4 years ago. He said that 2 white guys in Chicago at 3 o'clock in the morning beat him up and put a noose around his neck.
In negative 12-degree weather.
It went mega fucking viral. You know, like they had Trump supporters. They had hats on, MAGA hats at 2 a.m. in Chicago, which is the most
Like walking home
ridiculous thing.
from a subway.
They had Trump hats while doing it.
Yeah, and then of course everybody, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, LeBron James, all the celebrities were like tweeting out how racism is bad, and I can't believe these Trump supporters attacked him. It turned out that he paid a couple of Nigerian brothers to do the whole thing. Yeah, backfired completely. Well, these guys, I can't believe this video only has 94,000 views. This is on Fox Nation. They show the whole thing. They tell the recreation of how it all played out. This is one of the greatest videos.
Right,
this is one of the greatest videos in YouTube history, and it has 94,000 fucking views. Here's the 2 brothers right here.
They took our beautiful bench. This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked them. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the dot. We had no phones because he did not want us to bring any phones. He said, so we don't lose them. I don't know if that's really the reason, but you can deduce your own reason. So
Wait,
2
so
a.m.
just to be clear, pause it for
he
1
was
second.
nowhere to
This
be
is
found.
actually the people who attacked him?
These are the guys that he paid to attack him. He paid these 2 guys to pretend to jump him. So they did this whole recreation of like, you're going to pretend to jump me at 2 o'clock in the morning.
But,
I'm going to report to the police that it's 2 white guys in MAGA hats, so I can create a fake hate race crime. So go ahead, Dan.
Why did they decide to come forth and share this?
Because the whole thing went so bad that it was like obvious that he lied about it, because the whole thing fell apart.
He had a noose on when the
yes.
police showed up. He just kept it on walking around.
Yeah.
He kept it on.
There's like a picture of him sitting on the edge of a bed with a noose around his neck eating a Subway sandwich.
Just hanging out with the noose on.
Just wait. This thing gets so good. These guys are phenomenal, by the way.
Are they in jail, by the way, for this?
They are not. They are not.
Okay.
No,
I didn't know the full context,
Yeah.
but when you said like recreation, I thought this was somebody else describing.
No, these are the guys, and these guys, I would love to have these guys on a stream. These guys are fucking phenomenal, man. Here we go.
Not there. So we were like, damn, what do? We didn't have no way of contacting him. He had no way of contacting us. So we waited here for about, what, 4 minutes?
It was about 4
Roughly
minutes,
4 minutes.
but it felt like forever.
Because it was cold as balls. So I saw him out the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, that's him. Let's go. We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that neck.
It's that Nick.
Get that neck.
Oh, he's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that neck.
Let's get him. As we crossed the street, we said, hey, to
What
get his
the
attention.
Hey, Nick.
Hey! He turned around, looked at us, and that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell. Hey!
Aren't you that Empire?
Hey, Empire fat Nick. It's MAGA country.
It's MAGA.
And he said, what did you say to me?
MAGA country.
And then that's when I threw the first punch at him. I held the blow because I didn't want to hurt him, of course. So I made it look real, but I held it. Then we started tussling, moving around, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, hey, don't just beat my ass, make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot. So we did that, and then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a nookie. So I went like this.
This shit's so childish, man.
Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt, Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
So fucking stupid, man.
That video is amazing, bro. It's crazy. Oh, this shit is wild, bro. Holy shit, man.
Americans.
Dude, no, this thing went so viral. I can't believe like even you weren't aware of. Like Dave Chappelle featured this in one of his Netflix stand-ups, and he ripped this guy apart because he's basically like, black folks knew this was a fake story. Like they knew that there wasn't no two white dudes in Chicago at 2 a.m. screaming MAGA country.
No, bro. Oh shit, bro.
God,
Damn, that's wild,
to this day, and unless somebody can correct me in chat, but to this day, Jussie Smollett, with all of the evidence, with all of the facts, he still denies that he faked any of this.
Yeah.
He still denies it. He still claims that he really got jumped by two white guys in Chicago wearing MAGA hats and says this is MAGA country.
And what does he make of those two guys coming forth?
Yeah,
He went to trial for lying. He lied under oath. I mean, his brother admitted that they lied. Everybody around him admitted that he lied, and he ended up getting prosecuted. But they like basically let him off with like probation or some stupid shit. Like they didn't.
Well, then you remember the police body cam footage when they go to his apartment and he's still wearing the rope around his neck.
Yeah. Well, hey, remember this? Remember this? This is him right here. This is him right here. Remember this in court? I am not suicidal.
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say. Okay. I am not suicidal.
Okay.
Okay? I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years, and the fears of the community. Your Honor, I respect you, and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your
lawyer.
decision.
She won't even look up. She's so disappointed.
I am not suicidal. Okay.
That's wild, bro.
God,
Isn't he related to some politician?
Is who?
He's related to a politician, right?
I mean, his sister's an actress. He's an actor. And his sister. I don't know if he's related to a politician. I don't know
And
that
his sister, the canceled Batgirl.
I remember her from. She was in Friday Night Lights, the TV show. She was in Friday Night Lights.
Canceled Batgirl. Was she not?
Was she the canceled Batgirl as well?
No. She wasn't. No, she was not. She was in something else, but no, she wasn't Batgirl.
I could have sworn she was the canceled
All the
Batgirl.
world's a stage.
So
She
there's
was
an
Black
update.
Canary in Birds of Prey. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
But,
Yes. Yeah.
There's
Wild
an update
stuff.
to it, though. So as of March 27th of this year, the Illinois Supreme Court has agreed to hear an appeal from Jussie Smollett after a ruling upheld his Cook County conviction for lying about an alleged hate crime. No date, however, has been set for the hearing. So he is still fighting it.
I would, we can't play it here on stream, but anybody that like Dan or Savvy or anybody that wasn't overly familiar with it, pull up Dave Chappelle talking about it and watch that shit.
It is the funniest thing
gold.
ever, dude.
It is.
So if you guys that watch my videos, when I always say, when I reference him, I say famous French actor. That's what I got.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Famous French actor.
Oh, it's so good. Dan, you okay there, buddy?
I don't want to catch cringe cancer.